Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. And if you're returning, well, welcome back to my channel. I am Lady Calamere, and I am doing my 153rd video. It will be on the stone Prehnite. Prehnite or Prehnite. What is it? And why would you want it? So, Prehnite is a wonderful, wonderful stone with great energy. But before I go on, I would like to give a shout out to Rob Zombie. Happy birthday. I love your music and I love your movies. So, Prehnite is a calcium aluminum silicate mineral, and it has a hardness from 6 to 6.5. Now it forms it usually occurs in these massive boy I'm trying to think of the name, botryoidal. And what that is, to see how it's bubbly, like bubbles forms in bubbles, that's what that is. And Prehnite is also forms in like in like granular forms. Also, it in what's that called, stalactic habits, but also rarely in pyramidal forms or tabular crystals. Sometimes prismatic. It was originally discovered in South Africa, but now can be found in New Jersey, which is the United States, Australia, China, and in other parts of the world. I think the New Jersey one has more of a sparkle to it. So again, these are part of the calcium aluminum silicate. Hey, are you insane, boy? Don't try to bite me. And I have this card. And I have this card. Loki Lopison. Stop it. So, and it comes from the Crystal Intention Oracles by Margaret Ann Lembo, which has the wording, I accept the impermanence of all things. I know that change brings renewal and goodness. On the other side, it says, integrate and accept change, align with the cycles of life, improve mental alertness, focus on the present moment. So now we have Joker here. And it comes in different colors, usually green, but also like yellow and like white or colorless, tan and gray. Now they found orange Prehnite. Okay, a rare pocket of orange Prehnite was discovered, and that happened in 2000, and it was in South Africa. But within 2 years, by 2002, this vein, the Prehnite mine, was completely exhausted, and orange Prehnite has to be found again. So if you got orange Prehnite, it's worth more than the green. Now you'll soon see these. Okay, apparently I gotta take it off the chain. Stop! Ow! No. Stop attacking me, Joker. No. No. This will not be tolerated. So, he's got his little machetes out. His little switchblades out. So, you see these dark things? These are actually epidote in the prehnite crystal. And the epidote actually adds power to the Prehnite. Actually adds more of the spiritual, mystical, and psychic powers and prophetic powers to it. So if you see one, you may want one because it really empowers it and really enhances the powers of Prehnite. Prehnite is great to help you develop psychic, ESP, and prophetic powers. Great for mediumship and to contact spirits with. So you can use these to contact a specific entity. Maybe you're contacting a goetic spirit. Maybe you're contacting a spiritual guide, whether it's your permanent spiritual guide or a guide from the spirit realms. Maybe you're contacting a lost loved one or an ancestor or what is it called? Interdimensional being or an entity that you focus on and use. So you can use this to contact entities. And the archangel that is associated with Prehnite is Raphael, whose name means divine physician, the divine healer. So Loki and Joker are acting up today. So Prehnite is wonderful for these mystical powers to really use to boost your channeling and boost spirit communication, and to say if you are working on a problem, you really hold your Prehnite and you want to rub it like this and say, Prehnite, please help me dream of such and such, and you may well get this actually is so nice. So it's a good dreaming stone, and it's a good stone. I mean, this stone helps enhance your activity, yet is good for sleeping and good to protect you in sleep, to help you get into that sleep mode, to protect you while you're dreaming, and to contact entities in your sleep. So during if you're lucid dreaming, you can really work on, maybe you want to contact Raphael, maybe you want to contact a different archangel, maybe you want to contact a goetic spirit, maybe you want to contact a jinn. So use this in contacting that particular being that you have in mind. Maybe you just want to contact the spirits of the land, always be careful when contacting certain spirits. An ounce of prevention is always, always, always better than a pound of cure. So sometimes when you throw caution to the wind will blow your ass down. Now, Prehnite was officially discovered in 1788, and it was named after a Dutch military colonel, Colonel Hendrik van Prehn. Colonel Hendrik van Prehn, Prehn, who was in charge of that region in South America where it was found. I believe it was Cape Hope. And so it was named after him. The chakras this is going to work with is the heart chakra and solar plexus. The vibration, the number of vibration it vibrates to is number 5. The element that it works with is earth and water. And astrological sign is Libra. I'm a Libra. So this is good for people like me. Sometimes Prehnite can have tourmaline in it, like tourmaline and cat's eye. I wouldn't use this as direct elixir method, meaning, you take a glass of water and you put the crystal in the water and then drink it, because these have been found in asbestos mines, and I don't know if it would be safe for you to drink the water. What I would do is put it in a glass, and then take that glass and put it in a bowl in the water, so the bowl will have the water, the glass will contain the crystal, and that's an indirect safe method, and let it soak for about 24 hours, and you'll have your elixir that is safe to drink, that has the energy of this crystal, because certain crystals are just not safe, whether they're tumbled or not. They're just not safe. Okay? Certain things are not meant for us. Like, I wouldn't drink out of a cup made of lead. It's not safe. So, anyways, this is a crystal that's gonna help you change. It's gonna help you to change and to accept with the change and go with the flow. So this is like a nice little thing that you can get on Amazon or your local occult store. And each, what page is it? It doesn't even tell me. I just like these cards just to even meditate with and have it. So, well, I don't know. But as you can see, it has... Oh, did I just pass it? Well, I don't read for books anyways. But it's a cute little deck. If you get your hands on it, check on Amazon. Crystal Intentions Oracle by Margaret Ann Lembo. Lembo. Let me put this in right. The ribbon's sticking out and the cats will destroy it. So Prehnite is great to help if you want to change things up, or if you're resistant to change. The people who are resistant to change are the people that find it hard to do anything and find it hard to live. When you're resistant to change, you become complacent with stagnation. So, now, this is a stone that is going to help you connect you with different spiritual planes. So the astral and beyond. Maybe the etheric plane, the elemental planes, the different elemental, air, fire, water, earth, and spiritual planes. So if you're working with the ethers of Enochian magic, you wear a Prehnite or have a Prehnite on your altar to really help you connect if you're doing that. Or if you're connecting with ceremonial magic and Enochian magic with, what was I about to say? The watchtowers. So, and the different elemental worlds, whether it's, you can have earth of air, fire of water, air of water. Seriously, yes, it does exist. So check out Enochian magic if you're really looking at the different tables and you want to connect with those beings, with those worlds, with those planes, with those ethers. Prehnite can help you on your journey. Prehnite is a wonderful thing to use with your divination cards, oracle cards, tarot, runes, pendulum, scrying. Again, it's going to really help you open up your third eye. It's also going to be a crystal to be used with your third eye, actually, because it really, really, really deals with prophetic psychic powers. Even if you feel you don't have any, it can really help you with that. So Prehnite is a good one for protection, to protect your body, mind, and spirit. Hi, Loki. So, but who's going to protect the Prehnite from Loki? Oh, anyways, it's good for protection, especially if someone's sending you hatred or vibes of jealousy or anger, or if you have to go to, I'm not telling you to go into a dangerous neighborhood and say, Prehnite is my protection. No. I'm just saying, if sometimes if you work at night and you have to take a subway somewhere or an elevated train, or maybe you're taking a bus, you can use an extra protection and ask it to protect you, but just be on your guard. I kid you not. You know. So, yeah, I had a situation yesterday that could have been bad. And I'm on my guard because I walk with a 4-prong cane. And I was out at night. I had to go to 7-Eleven, and I had to go to CVS and pick up a prescription. And the car had a flat, so I had to walk there. And I was walking out, this really scrawny guy was eyeing me, and I knew this. And as I walked, he was walking parallel. He was walking to, going to the sidewalk. I said, hell no. I made a beeline right back to CVS as fast as I could, and I told him what was going on. This guy walks into CVS too. And then he was acting all innocent, standing in line at, the pharmacy. And I told them, and, and while he was distracted, I walked out, and, crossing the street was murder with the traffic sign taken, not the traffic light taking so long. But I knew what to do. I ran into 7-Eleven to throw him off, and I got home. So, whatever. But again, just be on your aware, be on your guard. And speaking of that, this is going to help you with your awareness. I looked that guy right in the eye, and it was like the predator looking at prey, me being the prey, and him being the predator. And this guy looks like he was on drugs. So, and I had a purse and a cane, so like a lion eyeing a zebra. But anyways, this is going to help you be on guard and to be aware. Hey, Loki Doki, no, Loki, please don't break that. I cannot replace that. Loki Doki. There you go. Down, 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 down. Loki dokie. There he goes. He knows that's his song. So, anyways, it helps you be aware. Like, I was just aware of what Loki Lofison was about to do and what he's doing now. He's up to fuckery. No good. Loki! Look what I got. Loki, Loki. Here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. So, anyways, to be aware of your environment, of situations, it's a stone of awareness. Loki, are you hopped up on catnip? You hopped up on catnip, boy? I'm gonna have to wipe that eye, of course. You got a little whippy eye. What's going on? Oh, no. He got in the defensive mode. Get over here. Sometimes, once in a while, that happens to cats. Come on, I want to get the... Whatever. It won't let me get the eye booger out. So to be aware of situations and to be aware of things. Now, this is good for children. These are good especially for preteens and teens that are going through the change. So when they're going through puberty and all those hormonal chemical changes that's going on and the changes throughout their body, and sometimes they get hopped up on those hormones and can just be ornery and know-it-alls and really don't know how to handle it. It's just like an injection of hormones. This is good to have because it can be a very tough time and a very confusing time, you know. So, Loki, so this is good for children going through that, through puberty. This is also good to deal with trauma. Hi, Shadow. So when you're dealing with trauma, and you, especially for children that been through trauma, which is really, really sad to see children hurt. I don't like that. So maybe they had really bad trauma from a family member, a relative, or school bullies. This can help them. Of course, therapy is not a bad idea if they need it. But this can help with dealing with trauma and dealing with the inner child. So sometimes as adults we have that hurt inner child. We end up growing up with PTSD, complex PTSD. We have other issues because of trauma, maybe agoraphobia, anxiety, panic attacks. So this is good to help ease it, especially with when your mind is just, you can't focus. It's just, what if I lose my home? What if I can't pay the bills? What if, I lose that job? What if I don't get that promotion? This can help you ease the what ifs. And it's not always easy to do. It's not always easy to do. I know what complex PTSD is. I have it. Okay, I've had trauma, childhood trauma. I had some really bad trauma going on in my life. And I dealt with trauma dealing with it as an adult. So, yes, I know what those racing thoughts are. I know the feelings of just loss and despair. So keeping stones with me, sometimes just moving them, really helps. Sometimes when I'm just doing this, I'm actually working with the stone. Or I'm trying to find figures within the stone that sometimes this looks like a goddess to me, or a lotus, or I'm trying to think of that lucky root. Oh crap. And I have a whole bunch of them now. I can't think of the name. It's a lucky root. I think it's called lucky hand root. Or it looks like a lotus, or even an angel. So that's what you do. You want to look at the crystals and see, what does my mind pick up on? What does my eyes see? If this was a liquid, what would it taste like? If it had a scent, what smell would it give off? If it was food or a candy, what would it taste like? What would it be the mouthful? Mouthfeel. Mouthfeel, is it sticky? Is it chewy? Is it smooth? What texture does it have? So, if it was food, I mean, I'm not saying to go eat the crystal. I'm just saying that's how you really work with it. And if you were in a room made of this crystal, what would it be like? If you can go inside it, what would it feel like? In your mind's eye, what would it feel like? So that's how you work with different stones and crystals and minerals. Shadow, why are you doing that? You just want attention. He's old. He's 18 years and 7 months old. Can you believe that? Old man. He's old. And you know he's been spoiled. So my cats live in a world of spoiled rotten. Now, these things can also be cleansing, like soap to your aura, to cleanse yourself. So you could take it and just start rubbing yourself down from head to toe, just removing that, and from toe to head, and just like if you're just scrubbing yourself down with a soap bar like this. Of course, this might hurt if you do it the whole body, and but just, or you can lightly go on your skin, or just like start really washing down that aura with that intention of removing those blockages from your chakras, those blockages from your aura, your blockages from your energy fields. This is a stone of protection, so you can grid your home with it. Use it for protection against, you could put it in a mojo bag, you could wear it, and use it as a protection and defense against anything that's being sent at you. Prehnite is a healing stone. It's used in healing and by healers, and it is said to be a crystal to heal the healer. It's that of healing body, mind, and spirit, emotions. Another thing is it deals with unconditional love. It's a stone of unconditional love. It's a stone of calmness and serenity and peace, and just be in harmony with nature. It's a stone to deal with nature and nature spirits. So if you want to contact the nature spirits of the grass, the spirits of the trees, maybe take a walk through a wooded path, or into the forest. It will really connect you with that, and also to connect you with the fae, the fairies. So you can use this to connect with nature itself, with Mother Earth. Different gods and goddesses. Like I said, it will really connect you with it and really help you with precognition. I repeat a little bit because that's how I learn and that's how I teach, through a little bit of repetition. So bear with me. This pairs well beautifully with Moldavite. It really pairs beautifully with Moldavite and Libyan gold tektite. I don't have any Libyan gold tektite, but people have said it really goes good with it, as well as with emerald, uh, FF quartz, FF China quartz, jade. I'm just trying to think what else. Phenacite, epidotes, green epidote, phenacites, green cat's eye, Himalayan quartz, green and black tourmalines. I think I said that already, but definitely green and black tourmaline. It goes good with. Shadow, what you doing? Oh, come here, big baby. Oh, no, no, no. I know you're upset because you made a fool of yourself. Oh, baby, come here. What? I gotta go do some mommy stuff. Come on, baby. What do you want? You want some food? Come on. Let's go get your bowl of food. Come on. Let's go get your bowl of food. I gave you a whole bowl of food. Here you come. You don't want it? Do you want me to put one of your treats in it? Went in the room. Ugh. Sometimes being a cat mama is not easy. Right, Loki Doki? Loki Doki, Okie Doki, Loki Doki, Helioki. Yeah, you know yourself. What's in your. Come here. So, anyways, this is a great one for healing and sending healing energies to others. This is good to heal, send healing energies to your cat. And to other people. It's a joy. It's a stone of happiness, too. No, you're not eating it. You see how this looks like a woman right here? Or maybe it's a fairy, a fae folk, or a nature spirit. And you see pieces of epidote in it. But it brings on joy and happiness, a profound happiness from deep within. It helps with different matters of ADHD, ADD, hyperactivity, or if you feel like you can't focus on something and you need to focus on a book or a movie or a TV show, or maybe you need to focus for a test. and it really will help you. Let me give you some advice. If you have ADHD or ADD and you can't concentrate on one book, may I suggest get 2 or 3 books on the same subject and read it? I do that, and I would ace tests, get B plus and A plus, usually A pluses, A's and A pluses. So, and if you want to do a biology test, maybe you're having a microbiology, okay? You're studying that. So read the textbook, get another textbook, get another book, read on it, and then read on the same thing that you're learning on the internet. Trusted sites, of course. Let me tell you something. And even with the stone, with or without the stone, it's really going to help you and be an aid. And let me tell you, you'll pass your homework, and well, I can't 100% guarantee it, but you'll get a hold of it. This is good to bring with you when you're having test anxiety. Say if you know your subject, but all of a sudden, when the test paper's there, it just empties out. It's as if you just flushed the toilet and all of it's gone. Or you've just flushed down the drain. And because sometimes it's just anxiety. Some people just hate being tested. Some people hate forms. And it drives them nuts. So this will help keep you calm, focus, and help you recall, from memory recall, recollection, and help you focus on that test. So what? Maybe you're holding a stone in class. You're just doing this. Or maybe you're just holding it, touching your neck, have it as a necklace. So you know. If anyone asks, just say, well, I'm just using this for my concentration. You don't have to tell them you believe in crystal magic or New Age or witchcraft or Wicca or the occult. It's none of their fucking business. Some people are still in the closet about it and have to be. Okay? Not everyone can be out loud and proud about it. I can't tell you how many years, over 20 years of being in the magical broom closet. Had to. It sucks, it's not fair, but who says life is fair? So now these can also, one of the things when you're doing manifestation, whatever you want to call it, manifestation, spell casting, you can use this to amplify your intentions, good or bad. You can amplify your intentions, good or bad, with this stone. This is a stone of nature, so it can really help you get in tune with the wheel of the year. With the change of the seasons. So it can really get you in contact. I wouldn't keep these out in the sun too long. And I wouldn't soak them in water. Just heads up. I wouldn't keep them out in the sun too long or soak them in water. I take mine off when I'm taking a shower. Especially since these are all in a raw form. Prehnite can help you come at things with a calm vision, a calm vantage point. that can help you with different experiences. It can help you with, you know, with a reflective nature, with reflection. It's a nurturing stone. It's an unconditional love, gentle, nurturing stone that can help you dispel or release ego identification with wounds from the past, from trauma. It's like I said, it's also not only auric soap, but it's also emotional soap. This can really help you with your desires. If you feel that you keep on saying negative things, just try to release them, or then just put down the stone. Because, like I said, this is good to also intensify things. So, yes, you can use this as a lucky charm. This is good for the mind and dealing with things with the brain. Maybe you know someone who had a stroke. Maybe you know someone who had an aneurysm. To give this to them to help them heal. Again, this is not to take place of a doctor, a hospital, an ambulance, medicine. This can go with it, hand in hand. So if you know someone who had a stroke or aneurysm, maybe they were just diagnosed with dementia, Alzheimer's, this can help heal that. Or tardive dyskinesia from medications. Certain antipsychotics and different antidepressants can cause this. And now they have medicines to treat it, but you can use it along with the treatment. As some people do need medication. You know, sometimes it's just the nature of the beast. This is good to take on when you need some have to go spiritual disciplines, especially initiations. Initiations have some karmic things with it, good or bad. So if you're getting initiated into the OTO, maybe you're getting initiated. You're getting initiated into a coven, maybe Gardnerian, maybe Alexandrian. Maybe you're getting initiated into the Golden Dawn, or you're moving up in your grades. So this can be useful. It can be useful spiritually, emotionally, dealing with your nerves, calming the mind, and adding, some spiritual armor there, and some helping you to accept and let go, and to also accept the change. So regardless, maybe you're going to become a Santero or Santera. So this is good to have, even if it's by your bedside before you undergo what you're going to undergo. Now, Prehnite is useful to help with get into that meditative state. So if you're having some trouble with focusing, meditative state or guided meditations, this can help you. Loki dokie, you scratching at that food? Now, Prehnite, especially with epidote, really like Prehnite is a high vibration stone. Prehnite is not to be confused with the word prasolite, which both of them are high vibration stones. But Prehnite is a high vibration stone. When you add epidote, or you put epidote next to it, especially if it has epidote ingrown, it even with moldavite, it's gonna increase it. So it's really going to offer up that high vibrational energy. It's going to help you channel it with it. It's good for when you're having stressful days. Some people may, even when they're clearing out shit, they may start getting headaches. So, you know, just use your intuition with it. It's a great stone for healing. It's a good one for inner peace and relaxation, meditation. It's going to help you with, like I said, your psychic powers and your intuition, and contacting your HGA, as Crowley coined it, the Holy Guardian Angel, Aleister Crowley. So higher self. It's really going to help you when you're dealing with stress and you're dealing with the general bullshit. It's going to help you to learn how to live in the now. Live in the now. Not living yesterday, not living tomorrow, living in the present moment. And give you that wonderful peace of mind. It's going to give you that beautiful peace of mind that you want to live for today. Like that song from Hatebreed, This Is Now. How can I change tomorrow if I can't change today? This is now. Yes, I'm a metalhead. Anyone know that song? This is now. Now. If I can't, how can I change tomorrow if I can't change today? This is now. Now. So, it's about changing yourself and taking your power back. That's what this stone can do. Like that hatebreed. So just take your power back and live for today and change and accept change so that you can change for tomorrow and be a better you. That's what Prehnite is. It's that song. Yeah, this is now. It's going to help you with self-worth. Maybe you feel unworthy because people told you that shit all your life. Okay. Clean that shit out. You tell yourself you are worthy. You're worthy of that job. You're worthy of passing that test. You're worthy of love. You're worthy of friendship. Yeah, Loki's looking at me. I'm worthy of love. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, baby. You're worthy of a mansion, Loki, and a throne, and having loads of servants serving you. All the good treats. And since he loves showers, he can have a beautiful tub and a shower head made of pure silver just for him. Why not? Okay, so, no, but it helps you with self-worth. Instead of self-pity, self-worth. Self-worth is better than self-pity. So epidote inside it is a wonderful natural enhancer. Good for good or bad, positive or negative. It can see, here's the thing, it can strengthen any emotions if we allow it. So some people say you may want to just put it down sometimes. Whatever. I've been sleeping with it, and it's right now it's been helping me. I mix up different crystals because if I don't sleep with any crystals or something, I sometimes can't sleep, or I have nightmares, or I'm aware of spiritual beings that I just don't want around me. Yes, I cleanse my house. Yes, I protect, but again, there are layers upon layers upon layers of dimensions. So just remember that. It's sort of like our world existence is like a layer of onions, but it's not quite because they kind of like bubbles coming into each other. You know what I mean? Like bubbles. You ever see bubbles like blending into each other? And the one bubble becomes two bubbles and three bubbles, and that's how it can be. So, yeah. It will help you feel love and compassion and also empathy. This can help us heal just wearing it. Especially if you ask it, you tell it, please heal me. So when we're sleeping, we're in a receptive state. Did you know that? That's why sometimes I say put, especially if you or a medium, a psychic, you channel things, or maybe you live in a haunted area, a haunted home, or if someone's sending things constantly at you, you are at a receptive state when you're sleeping. And I'm not telling you not to sleep because you're being cursed. Please, you need sleep because your body needs to heal and regenerate. Just have some protection. I'm not saying go wild and put loads of things around you, mirrors and facing them out all over the place. But like I always say, an ounce of prevention is always better than a pound of cure. So I know I have certain enemies that are very jealous, like my ex. And I just wear crystals, you know. I wear anywhere from 2 to 3 crystals, and I have them around me, and I have them in my room. Yes, you do need to sometimes cleanse these with sage or dragon's blood smudging. You can put them on dry rice and just let the rice soak up the energy, however you do it. These are wonderful to have. You can get them at I think it's called rockstones.com. You can look on Amazon or go to your local crystal shop or New Age shop or occult shop and ask, hey, do you have Prehnite? This comes in like a little pendant that this is the one I wear. And I take off before I shower. And it does have epidote in it. Prehnite is said to be good for the bladder, the kidneys, shoulders, chest, head, brain, lungs, thymus gland. Connective helps with the connective tissues. It's a great feng shui stone. And now this is great for, I want to bring up decluttering. Decluttering, maybe you're a clutter bug and you want to get rid of some things, but you just don't know how to let things go. You can work with Prehnite and say, maybe I don't need these old papers. I don't need these old lotto tickets. I don't need these old newspapers. I don't need these, you know, books since I was like in first grade. Just to let them go. You know, it sometimes this comes from depression, from lack of, or OCD. So just let it go. It's good for decluttering your life physically and spiritually, to really declutter yourself of old habits that no longer serve you, old thoughts, thinking patterns that are toxic or that no longer serves you. It can also help you to declutter people from your life that are a minus and not a plus. Okay? Friendship is a two-way street. And if you're constantly having a friend that's just a one-way street that they take and you give, if that makes you feel happy, then fine. But once it starts making you feel miserable, it's time to say, hey, to siphon that friend off and say, look, I'm not doing this anymore. You know, sometimes this is a good stone to say no. I'm not going to help you with your forms anymore. I'm not going to help you with your homework anymore. I'm not going to help you, you know, study anymore because you are just taken from me and you make me miserable. Okay? And until, you know, I get some happiness out of it. Until if you just constantly make someone's just constantly making you miserable, you have to cut them off and say no more. Find a new study buddy. If you're just gonna constantly be a drag and you're constantly putting me down or making me feel bad, I don't want you in my life. Sometimes you have to declutter your family. Look, you're my brother and sister, but all you do is take. Every time you come in here, you take, you steal. You just figure, you know, my money is your money. My property is your property. You know? No, I'm not going to let you borrow the car anymore because you don't take any responsibility when you scratch it up. So, no. Sometimes it's a stone of saying no more. I'm decluttering. You got to declutter your mind, maybe declutter in your spirit, just in your life. So, it's a great decluttering stone. Wanted to get that out there. So if you're just living passively, this stone can give you a push to go into just push you into the right direction or push you into a higher vibration and help you stay in tune with different higher vibrations. Sometimes we're just in the lower vibrations and it's not always good for us. You know, I'm not saying be happy, 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 joy, joy every day. That's just not feasible and that's not real. Sometimes we have to get down and down, dirty and gritty. Okay? Yet, we don't always need to fly low. Sometimes we need to fly high. This is going to help you learn how to shift gears in your life and learn how to take that extra mile. So it's a good for self-love and to be a friend to yourself instead of your own worst enemy. Sometimes we can be the worst enemy we ever had. So it's a good stone. Prehnite is good for the union of the will and the heart, the mind and the heart. It's great for that. Wow, I've been talking for like over an hour on this stone. I wonder if people are still with me. It's also good for the circulatory system and the lymph nodes. It helps with, said to help with getting waste out of the body. Now, also, Prehnite can help us grounding excessive anger and cooling excessive anger or that nervous energy. So, cooling and grounding excessive anger and nervous energy. It helps renew your chi, renew your energy. To get that stagnant energy out. This is a stone to remove stagnation within yourself. There's things about this stone before I end this. It's also a good stone for dreaming and remembering, to remember those dreams. If that's what you want to do, is remember the dreams. If you don't want to remember the dreams. So, what else can I say about this stone is that I'm trying to think what else. Oh, it's also found in New Zealand. That's another place it's found. In Australia. So let's go over this. Found in Cape Hope, Africa. So it's found in Africa, New Zealand, New Jersey, Australia, China, New Zealand, Scotland. I think that's it. So the orange Prehnite has been exhausted since 2002, and that was found in South Africa. I don't have orange Prehnite. At least I don't think I do. So anyways, I do hope you did enjoy this video. There's so much to learn about this. This can really broadcast your intentions to the universe, send out your energy. So when you're doing the cone of power and sending out that energy, and to ground yourself, so you can send out that energy during the cone of power and to ground yourself. It can help you learn to listen as well as broadcast what you want. To listen. We have one mouth and two ears. To psychically listen, too. And to get those messages. Another thing is automatic writing. That's a good one to use with this. Automatic writing. Maybe psychically automatic drawing, where you start drawing the things that you see. Palmistry, to increase your intuitive abilities with that. That's a great one for it. So it's really going to help you connect with people on this plane, but also spiritual beings. So maybe help you with telepathy, like saying, please, Robert, please call me. Please, Jane, please call me. Please, Jennifer, call me. So, I can't get in touch with you. Please get in touch with me. So you can send something out like that. So anyways, I do hope you like my video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. Please subscribe so that you never miss a video and that it helps my channel grow. And I would love to know what you think of Prehnite. Do you have Prehnite? Are you interested in this stone? What has it done for you? What are your experiences with this? Please share my video on your Facebook or internet handle, friends and family groups. Spread the word of my channel. Subscribe and helps my channel grow. Give me that like, because that also lets me know I'm doing a good job. I do my best to respond to comments ASAP. Sometimes I don't always see it right away. Kitty cat. Look what I got. I don't have a, look what I got. I don't have a Patreon account. So keep the money to yourself. Use it to help children in distress, like Covenant House or Make-A-Wish Foundation or St. Jude's or Shriners or animal shelters. And as always, blessed be.